Hey there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directive. I wanted to thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. You helped me launch a business this week. And so I wanted to thank you by doing a special love and money reading for all the signs. And so I'm going to use Lenormand. They're not tarot cards, they're Lenormand, and I don't know how familiar you are with them, but I created a special layout just for this. So let's just go ahead and dive right in and let's see what we get. So we're going to do the special Lenormand layout, and then we're going to do 2 cards for advice for how you can bring more financial abundance into your life, and then 2 cards for how you can bring more love into your life. So let's go ahead and get started. The first card is going to be the key to the whole situation. It'll be going in the center of the reading. It is the issue that you're dealing with. It is the certainty. And so you have, that's an interesting start. You have the snake. So the snake. Okay, so it's the snake. Wow, Leo, really? Okay, so the snake. Couple things. It's people saying not nice things to each other. It can be argumentative. It can be biting words. It can be bitchiness. But it can also be knowledge and information coming in, especially if it's a medical situation. Or it can be shedding the skin, like completely transforming out of the old into the new. So let's hope that it's one of the more positive aspects of the snake, and we will go on and see what we get here. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're starting here. This is the past. Then we'll do present and future. And this is thoughts, feelings, and actions, just so that you can see where I'm going with things. This one too? Okay. Well, that's nice. Thoughts are good. The thoughts are good. And so this is the healing card here. So it could definitely be some sort of a medical situation. I'm sorry, when I get 2 cards, I get confused about which one's first. So I just had this happen in the Cancer reading too. And so we're going to do what I do when I do private readings. And I'm confused, and so we'll just do this. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, again with 2. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. So you have a situation. You definitely, okay, so the overall energy is the energy of the home. So, someone in your house could be having a health problem. Or it could be a situation at home that's not looking good. We have a lot of things happening here that are not very positive, and I'm really sorry about that. But let's go ahead and see what we can figure out here. So you're thinking about, in the past, you were thinking about healing a situation. And currently you're thinking about the loyalty, and with this dog, you're thinking about what's loyal, who's loyal, are you being loyal, are other people being loyal? So there's a loyalty issue involved here. And you're thinking about in the future how to create stability. So your thoughts are about taking a situation that's not necessarily great, and how can you make it work? How can you bring happiness and cheerfulness and loyalty back in? How can you create stability? There was in the past a fast-moving change that came in. And then we have this current situation of the snake. So either this change came in and you didn't like it, and so you're arguing about it, or this change came in and it's about health and it's making you nervous, or this change came in and you decided you needed to make a transformation of some sort in your life, and so you're going to decide what to transform. And in the future, we have the fox. And the fox is about being clever. Being clever, it's also kind of self-serving, but it's about how, it's kind of like the Seven of Swords. It's like, how can I find a way through this situation that benefits me? So it's very much about benefiting yourself and being clever about it. Fox represents a very sharp intellect, very much of an air sign kind of attitude, which, you know, never mind. Okay, so here we, I forgot for a second I was talking to Leo. I was going to say, which is your sign, but you're not, you're a fire sign. Okay, so here we have the stork. Now, the stork is about a change, a major change that's been a long time coming in, but this is in the past. And so, if it is a health situation, it's something that started a long time ago, and maybe the news of it, because this is about news coming in, but this is about actual action being taken. And the mice tells me that there was a situation, health related, romantically related, because it's about your home. Maybe it's about your kids. Maybe it's about the actual structure and foundation of the home. But there was some situation where there was something that wasn't quite right. And so we have the mice. And the mice are about worries and anxieties, yes. So little things niggling at your mind, losses, things happening around you and you're not aware, like behind the scenes that are undermining the foundation of, in this case, the home. So the home is the family structure. The home is the actual home structure. It could be the family unit structure. And the action moving forward is the clouds, which is confusion. And so you're feeling like, I need to do something that works best for me. I'm trying to create stability, but the action is that I don't think in this month you're going to figure out what the answer is, because we finish out with the conclusion being the clouds, like unsure of exactly how to bring this about. So maybe we can get a little guidance through the rest of the cards to kind of give you some action steps to help you clear up some of that confusion that looks very difficult. So April looks difficult for you. April, so April, we start out in Aries, which would be your 9th house, and then we move into Taurus, which is your 10th house. So your 9th house is research, higher learning, communication with spirits, long distance travel, and your 10th house is your career or your relationship with authority figures. And so there's some of that going on. But right now what we're going to do is I would like you to help me focus in on what is on the cards giving us the guidance about what can you as a Leo do to increase the abundance of money in your life. Yeah? Okay, never mind. We're already there. Okay, so spring clean your budget. It says renew and review. As you cut back, plan, and budget, more abundance will come to you in full bloom. So right now, one of the things that you can do is start looking around to see where you can save some money. Do you have a membership you don't use? Maybe you can discontinue it. Is there a way that you could shop for something that you need at a place where it's less costly? Honestly, too, taking your car in, and I don't know why this just came to me, okay, but taking your car in and getting it checked, like the tires and the belts and the hoses before the next seasonal change, because if you take it in for regular maintenance, it's cheaper to do it now than if something breaks down and then you have to pay for a tow truck and emergency repair and all that stuff. So I don't know why that came to me, but that is something that you should consider. All right, so then we have the butterfly of riches. Your cup of abundance overflows for you now. And so I think just going through and checking out your budget and seeing where you can use your money in a more streamlined fashion, getting rid of the things that aren't benefiting you there, making just a few tweaks, that you will find that you can bring in abundance to you. So that's great. So just looking for the money that's already there so that you can increase your flow of abundance. All right, let's get a little bit more guidance on what can Leo do to bring abundance into their life. What can Leo do to bring abundance financial abundance into their lives. What can Leo do? Oh, well, so maybe this butterfly of riches here is because you get a raise or a promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So, spring clean your budget. But if you're looking for a job promotion or a raise, it looks pretty solid, like you might get it. Or if you're a salesperson, maybe you get a really big sale that you didn't see coming in or something like that. Could be that you get a great big tax refund. I don't know. Looks good. Okay. Oh, let's get all the cards. So now we're going to focus on your money. On your love. So what can Leo do to bring in more love into their lives? What can Leo do to bring in more love into their lives? What can Leo do to bring more love into their lives? Okay. Ooh, nice. It's a jumper. Out jumps love abounds. So there's a new relationship or a new level in your current relationship that's happening. So that's really good news. So that's a very great start. And we have embrace. This is 21. Okay. So we have the world. We have an end of a cycle and we have the beginning of a cycle. And so if you are going through some sort of a breakup, then you have a new relationship on the horizon. If you've been going through a difficult time at home, you are on the brink of healing the situation and starting a new cycle. So it's an ending of a major cycle and the forward progression of a new cycle. So you're trying to create stability. Healing, loyalty, stability. So look, right now I think you're focused on family and friends and people who have got your back, and that's a great thing to do. And I think that helps create stability. This healing might be healing of your heart. And so there was a sudden change, and maybe it's made you a little grumpy, and it's bringing about this big transformation in your world, though, because the shedding of the skin makes total sense right here with the world card going on. And so then I think moving forward, you're going to be a little more clever about taking care of you first. But maybe you're confused about exactly how to do it. And so it could be that a change was going on. You didn't know all the details were happening and it was confusing. But this definitely has to do with your home. So it could be that you're moving home, like moving your home. It feels more like a breakup, which not everybody can be breaking up. So there's some kind of a major cycle that's ending with a new beginning that obviously brings in much more emotional satisfaction. So that's beautiful. All right, so a little bit more advice about what Leo can do to bring in more abundance. It looks like you got some kind of a increase in your financial stability is coming. So that's great. All right. Love endures. Oh, this is nice. Okay, so I think it's more like an end of a bad cycle and the beginning of a new cycle because you have love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So maybe you were having a difficult situation because of a health issue and, things are getting better and people are getting healed and you're being clever about how you manage that. The paying for the bills or with the doctors and the different techniques or whatever you can use, and you have consider your foundation. Ooh, you're being asked to look at how committed you are to love. And look, there's a house there. So there may be obviously there's more than one person watching this, but there may be two kinds of things happening here. Some people might be dealing with a health situation and other people might be dealing with a breakup of a significant other, or breaking up of someone that you've lived with and you're moving home. Or it could be that you have a job transfer and so you have to pack up everything and move because that's where the job's taking you. And maybe that is, it makes it difficult. And there's a lot of things coming up that you don't know what all has to be done and all that. So you're trying to be clever in order to create the stability. And so actually that makes 3 kinds of situations. But it's an end of a major cycle and a beginning of a new one. But the new one promises a lot of emotional satisfaction with this heart here, right? That's the Ace of Cups card. And so there's a real opportunity to bring in emotional abundance. So end of a cycle, beginning of a new one. There's an increase in money. That's good stuff. And it has to do with your house somehow. And a big transformation. Big transformation. The snake in the middle really makes me feel like it's a transformation. It could be health related. Could be relationship related. It could be just you and how you feel about yourself and view the world. So, all right, Leo, well, that looks really interesting for your April. Love to know exactly what it is. Be sure to leave me a comment and let me know because I'm very curious. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, please do so. I will see you back here for the weeklies. You take care. We'll talk soon. Bye.